Okay, so I need a little bit of dill. I'm going to make a brine for a cucumber. And I need a little bit of dill. Not too much. Let's see here. This one. Let's see. Oops, almost dropped the phone. Maybe one more. Oh, it flew way over there. I think that's good. Okay, so the cucumber and the dill from my magical garden has all been washed up and patted dry. What we're going to do first, now what I'm doing is I'm going to make a brine solution, and I'm going to cut up the cucumber and put it in it, and so that the cucumber, when you eat it, I'm going to cut it in spears. Now when you're doing it this way, instead of just eating the cucumber by itself, it is 30 times more nutritional, and they're probiotic. So they're very good for your gut. Okay? Okay, so I got the dill and the cucumbers in a pint jar. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of Himalayan salt. I actually want to mix that up first before I put it in. I'm going to fill it up with the distilled water. So I'm just going to mix it up in here first so it can kind of be mixed up. So we're just going to put 2 teaspoons. If you're going to do it in a quart jar, use 4 tablespoons. No, 4 teaspoons. But this is just a pint, so we're using 2 teaspoons. And let's just mix this up here. Just put in what I think will fit in the jar. No, I'm not using gloves. It's just me and Lee here. I'm just showing you how I do this. This is not a kitchen tutorial thing. I'm just showing, since I'm learning myself and watching lots of videos. I'm just showing you what I'm doing with some of my stuff from my magical garden. So remember, it's 2 teaspoons. Not tablespoons, but teaspoons in a pint jar. If you're using a quart jar, which I originally was going to, and then I switched so it would fit in a whole lot tighter. Oh, so I was going to say is, if you're using a quart jar, you use 4 teaspoons. I just added 2 teaspoons in this water just to mix it up. I can always top it off with more distilled water. I do not use my tap water. So don't be like commenting and asking me how come I don't have on gloves, because I know very well when you all cook for your husband or your kids, you're not wearing gloves. That's why you wash your hands. Now, if I were making this for someone else, yeah, I would use gloves, but I ain't using gloves just for us. That would be crazy. Okay. And, well, this is in the way. pretty close, didn't I? Okay. And you want to make sure everything is under the water. Okay. Now, if you don't have any cannon weights to put in here to hold it down, now this is above the water, and I want to make sure it stays like that. So I'm going to use a bag with a little bit of water just to hold it down, but this is too much water. Okay, so it's just got a little water in it. Seal it up. Get some of that air out. Okay. Just going to place it on top just to keep that pushed down on all the water in there. Okay. And it's going to overlap this. I'm going to put the lid on loosely. Do not put your lid on tight, just loosely. I did that so that that water in that corner of the bag will hold down the cucumbers. So once a day you can come back, open it up, take the top off so it can burp. Okay, and then I'm going to place this on a towel and move the Himalayan salt, and it will just go right there. Okay, so that's it. Just make sure you put your top loose. See how it's just loose? That's so no gnats or bugs or anything, dirt, dust, anything can get in it. Nothing can get in it. And then loosen this up, take it off once or twice a day to burp it. I've watched several videos. Some took it off once, some took it off twice. I'm going to take it off twice since I'm experimenting myself. Anything that I show on here, I'm experimenting because I'm learning myself. Okay? We'll learn together.